there are four kinds of Christmas trees to consider. There's artificial trees, there's wild trees, and there's farm trees, which you could have cut or live. I personally would always go with a wild tree. In BC, they're usually grown under power lines, and you can grow 3 or 4 trees from the same stump over time. If you go with an artificial tree, you need to hang on to it for 20 years to have the same level of carbon emissions as if you cut a wild tree every year.
Well, I think in the holidays it's important that we have a plan when we go into the store, because often at Christmas we just want to buy things, and so it's important that you don't find yourself in a store just buying things at random. It's better to know who you're shopping for and what you have in mind for those specific individuals. If that's the case, then you're not going to be vulnerable to a store that's trying to have you impulse buy.
Food is a very important part of our holiday traditions. We're getting together with family, we're maybe eating foods that we don't eat at other times of the year, but foods that remind us of our heritage, family traditions, cultural traditions, and so on. It's maybe also a time when we can think about our communities and our planet, and think about ways that we can also be incorporating local sustainable foods into our holiday plans. And it's not difficult because so many of those traditional foods are local foods.
Holiday times are very stressful and can impact your positive mood and increase your stress levels. A really simple thing that you can do is actually expose yourself to nature. Ideally, this would mean a walk outside or a time with friends and family, maybe collecting pine cones. It can also be as simple as looking at the birds outside of your window, or even taking a plant in and putting it on your desk at work.